Sure, yoga's cool, but do you think you really know everything about it? Well, Internet, it's time to put on your learning caps. Get ready for the first episode of Channel 4 Health. Yoga may seem like only peaceful music and stretching on the surface, but there's so much more to it than most actually know. I'm your host, MicLuk, and I'm here to show you a few interesting facts about yoga and the history behind it. Let's go. The exact history of yoga is uncertain, though its many assets gives us a greater idea on the details of its origins. It is known that yoga originated from the Far East, and the earliest signs of yoga also appeared in works of ancient shamanism. Evidence of yoga postures were found on artifacts that have dated back to times as early as 3000 BC. On an even more interesting note, evidence of yoga has been found in the oldest existing Hindu and Indo-European text, known as Rig Veda. Rig Veda is a composition of thousands of hymns consisting of about 10 verses each. As the book of mantra, Rig Veda contains the oldest form of all Sanskrit mantras and is built around a science of sound which comprehends the meaning and power of each letter. Most aspects of Vedic science, such as the practice of yoga, meditation, mantra, and Ayurveda, one of the world's oldest holistic healing systems, can be found in the Rig Veda, and today many terms are still used that come from it. Yoga is so much more than just mastering postures and increasing your strength and flexibility. It originally focused on applying and understanding the world. Its focus later changed to the self, and in time, self-enlightenment became the ultimate goal. It was not until the 6th century BC that the poses and meditation became a critical element, which were implemented by Buddhist teachings. The late German Indologist Jörg Feuerstein has a quote in one of his top contributing works stating, "The traditional purpose of yoga, however, has always been to bring about a profound transformation in the person through the transcendence of the ego." Anyway, moving on. There are over 100 different schools of yoga, including Hatha Yoga, Raja Yoga or Royal Yoga, Jnana Yoga, which translates to Path of Knowledge, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, and Bikram Yoga, just to name a few. While each school of yoga has different practices, they each have one unified goal, the state of pure bliss and oneness with the universe. Modern yoga is based on 5 basic principles that were created by Indian philosopher Swami Sivananda. These principles include proper relaxation, proper exercise, proper breathing, a proper diet, and positive thinking and meditation. A male practitioner of yoga is called a yogi, and a female practitioner is called a yogini, a term which has also been applied to the female sex partner in certain schools of Tantra, as well as the 64 Shakti goddesses who are said to have actually manifested the creative energy of the universe. Research studies from members of the National Institute of Mental Health and Neurosciences in Bangalore, India, have found that yoga improves social and occupational functioning in schizophrenic patients. The study itself states that there were significant improvements for test subjects in the yoga group for both positive and negative symptoms of socio-occupational abilities. More interesting was their ability to recognize facial emotions, an area of weakness for those with schizophrenia. Studies also show that yoga reduces the risk of heart disease by improving blood flow in the arteries. Similarly, studies show that yoga also helps treat diabetes, high blood pressure, and asthma. But no, that's not all yoga does for your body. One Indian study claims that yoga can actually help prevent premature ejaculation. The researchers offered men with PE either a daily 1-hour yoga routine or a drug treatment, and it turns out the study was a success with mainly positive results. Yoga can also improve orgasms. When a person has the big O, the pelvic floor muscles that run between the legs rapidly contract. In yoga, these pelvic floor muscles are known as Mula Bandha. Yoga strengthens them, providing benefits similar to Kegel exercises. Did you know that yoga isn't just for humans? Doga is a type of yoga where people work to achieve harmony with their pets. Dogs can either be used as props for their owners, or they can even do the stretches themselves. Originally named Rough Yoga, this yoga for dogs started in New York in 2001 when yoga instructor Susie Tiedelman's Cocker Spaniel Coley kept getting on her mat during a session. This, of course, began as her implementing Doga at her own studio and later influencing a much larger movement nationwide. The swastika is a yoga symbol that comes from the Sanskrit term svastik, meaning that which is associated with well-being. As of today, the most current Guinness World Record for the oldest yoga teacher currently lists 98-year-old Tal Porchon Lynch of Pondicherry, French India. In 2012, a Russian therapist and mother of 5 by the name of Lena Fokina caused a great deal of controversy when a video of her surfaced on YouTube showing her swinging, tossing, and spinning a 2-week-old baby in what she called baby yoga. According to Fokina, baby yoga was first practiced by ancient African tribes, but the first modern incarnation was developed by fellow Russian Dr. Igor Shavarsky, who was also present at the recorded seminar in question. Despite worries of parents, Fokina has practiced her methods for over 30 years and actually continues to work to bring the practice to the UK. Sounds like that therapist needs some therapy. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. That concludes this lesson on Channel 4 Health. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to Channel 4 for all of your entertainment needs. Like the video and let us know about any interesting health facts or history you would like to know in the future. See you next time.